Jay, Christian, welcome to Paris, sir.
It's good to be here. I don't know what to do with this table. It's throwing me off. I don't know whether to...
As you wish. I follow the flow.
I feel like we're about to have a debate or something.
Shall we?
Yeah, we should.
Debate about what? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
So, yeah. We are in a manga and sci-fi show.
Yes.
Do you binge watch any manga sci-fi series?
Yeah, I actually don't watch a ton of stuff at this point. I have a 4-year-old daughter that keeps on basically watching a lot of cartoons right now. So, what do you recommend?
Well, first of all, I have 2 daughters as well. One is 4 as well. So Paw Patrol, you know,
we watch Paw
Disney.
Patrol.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. She actually has all the
toys?
figures. And she sings it. She's Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol.
Dun, 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 dun,
Paw Patrol.
terrible.
Yeah.
I think it's Canadian, by the way.
Is it Paw Patrol's Canadian?
I think so.
I like it even better now.
Yeah,
But yes,
I
we
saw
do
it in the
watch-
credits.
Yeah, we do watch a lot of Paw Patrol.
So yeah, I don't have much to recommend. Depends what you're into, but if you're like me with kids, well, then we have to let them lead the household.
Right.
Obviously, you look good from all angles. What's your workout regime these days?
My workout regime is, so I've changed up a lot, especially since I retired, because my body is a little bit beat up, a little bit sore still.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of circuit training now, like full body workouts. So I'll work out, do full body workouts like, you know, three, maybe 4 days a week. And in between that, I'll run and I'll also do some biking.
Yeah.
So try not to do too heavy, more just...
Keep feet
Well,
lean.
just to keep your, you know, as you get older, you know, I'm in my 40s now, so I do circuit training, so I'm constantly moving, to keep my metabolism sped up,
going.
so I can, you know, burn body fat and keep this slim figure.
I can tell.
Yeah.
So, talking about that figure, when you're working out, what do you listen to? What type of music?
Oh man, like Stone Temple Pilots.
Okay.
A lot of 90s stuff still, a lot of some 70s stuff like America. Who else? The Cult, like The Cult.
Okay.
Faith No More. I like listening to
Faith No More?
when I
Yeah,
work
yeah,
out.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, so things like that.
Yeah. And Paw Patrol sometimes? No to keep you up?
Also, I like listening to Christopher Cross. That gets me pumped. The song Sailing.
Yeah.
Sailing takes me away. You know that one? Well, it's
No.
a great workout, Jen. You gotta listen
You
to
can
it.
keep singing.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I haven't warmed up my voice.
Yeah, fair enough. Me too.
It's too
We have
early.
to save it.
It's too early.
It is. So what's a week like in the life of Jay Reso now that you're retired?
Well, it's a lot of being a dad. So a lot of
Tell me about it.
taking my daughter to school and picking her up and that sort of thing. Obviously, we have a podcast now, ENC's Pod of Awesomeness. So
I'm a hoser.
thanks, man. A lot of it is, you know, getting things set for that week, what we're going to record, setting up guests, you know, figuring out, kind of laying that out and figuring out what we're going to record. I'm doing like a lot of auditions and stuff for acting. I've been doing a little bit of acting, doing some appearances like I'm doing here at Paris Manga. And so yeah, I keep busy. Just depends. Some weeks I'm home for the whole week, but doing a lot of work from the house, phone calls, meetings, things like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like the last couple weeks, I was at Raw, the 25th anniversary of Raw last
Yeah, you
week,
were.
and I'm here. And the next week I'm at, so these next few weeks I'm really busy. I've got a lot, so it just depends on what week it is.
Nice segue. Talking about Raw 25.
Yeah.
How has it changed? You were in the craziest era for pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Now you're back. You are a veteran, someone respected by the youngsters like Gargano and guys like this. How has it changed?
Yeah, I mean it's like anything. It's you know, just the times change, right? So it's you know, at the time with the Attitude Era when I came in, it was, you know, very much pushing the envelope, seeing how far you get to the edge without going over it, you know, and a lot of shock TV and things like that. Not necessarily, the onus wasn't necessarily focused on in-ring. It was more of the character-driven stuff and, like I said, kind of trying to shock people. Now I feel it's kind of transformed more into the wrestling in the ring. There's still the characters, there's still the storylines, but still, like, you see the matches are longer now, especially on Raw with it being 3 hours. You see 15, 20-minute matches, you know, not just one of those on each show. There's 3 or 4 long matches, not to mention the women wrestlers now with having multiple segments on each show and having long matches and giving more time. So I think that those are all things that have changed for the positive as far as the what I see as a difference now.
Yeah, it feels like it was tough to go beyond what was already there. So they maybe had to come back and change it a little.
There's only so far you can go when it's not shocking anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like anything. You have to evolve or you get stale. You have to change. And it's no different with wrestling, especially. It's not like other sports like there's no off season. You know, it's 365 days a year. So
it's crazy.
It has to be fresh.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And in the current roster, if you could tango with one of those guys, who would it be?
Tango with Fandango?
Oh wow, that's good. Yeah.
If I could wrestle anyone, it would be probably AJ Styles right now. Yeah,
he's on fire.
He's great.
Yeah,
he's my favorite guy to watch.
You wrestled him in TNA.
I did, yeah, but I mean, he's changed a lot, and obviously at this level, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'd like to wrestle him now.
What's your favorite bird?
My favorite bird?
Yeah, being the Birdman. I mean,
probably a blue jay.
Blue jay?
Yeah, I grew up in Toronto, and the baseball team there was the Toronto Blue Jays, and that's kind of the bird that's well known in Ontario, around Toronto, where I grew up, is the blue jay. So I would say the blue jay.
Okay. And who's your favorite Canadian wrestler?
Me.
Fair enough.
Other than me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Second one, on the podium.
Oh man, phew, it's tough.
I know. We are asking the tough questions.
When I was growing up,
yeah,
I would say Owen and Bret Hart.
I'm a Bret Hart fan.
Yeah, so.
Big one. So, podcasting. You changed from being an active wrestler to now being a great podcaster.
Yeah.
How was the transition like? How did it come about anyway?
So well, the podcast was presented to us with the idea of doing it, and we didn't know if we wanted to do a podcast because there's a lot of wrestling podcasts.
Crazy.
We didn't want to just be another wrestling podcast. So when Edge and I were talking on the phone discussing it, we were just trying to figure out. We were just like, do we want to do this? And then we're talking about different stories we could tell. Next thing you know, we're 45 minutes into a conversation. We're like, this is pretty much a podcast.
Yeah.
And we realized the dynamic is that it's us. We're just two childhood friends that have known each other our whole lives, and let's just have it like let people sit in on a conversation. We'll just be like how you hear us on the podcast is how we are when we're on the phone with each other. It's how we are in real life. We just bust each other's balls. We just have a good time. We just joke around. We be serious when we need to be serious, and the same thing with our guests. We just try to have you like a fly on the wall, sitting in on 3 buddies or whatever it is.
You are getting the good guests. Okay, Adam is too, but no, you are.
I'm the getter.
Yeah. What hurts the most? Goldberg spear, Stone Cold Stunner, Undertaker last ride, or a Dory Funk Jr. uppercut?
I would say,
I've been doing my homework.
I would say the Dory Funk Jr. uppercut.
When you lean forward?
Well, yeah, when I lean forward, it was kind of quick and painless. I would say maybe the spear from Goldberg, because he kind of knocked the wind out of me, but it was a good shot.
Yeah.
It was a good shot.
What do you watch outside WWE?
What do I watch?
Yeah, New Japan. Do you watch some Impact? Yeah, wrestling.
So I try to watch different things. I do watch a little bit of New Japan when it's on. It actually is on Access TV in the US, so I do see it on Friday nights. Sometimes I'll flip through and I'll watch a couple matches here or there. I try to watch NXT when I can. I don't watch Impact. I haven't watched Impact in a long time. I watched it when a lot of my friends were there, just to keep up with what they were doing. But
fair enough.
There's not I don't really know anybody on the show, and I'm so busy now. I don't really have a chance.
No,
Sometimes I might flip through and catch something real quick, but I honestly haven't watched that show in probably at least 2 years.
Yeah. It's tough to dedicate time to watch it sometimes.
And I would like to watch everything, right? It's just it's hard to watch everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll catch some Ring of Honor 2. It's on late at night. Sometimes I'll flip through and I'll see it and I'll watch a little bit of that as well. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
One word to describe the following people. Dory Funk Jr.
One word?
Yeah. What's your
gracious.
TLC match?
Ouch.
Tyson Tomko. 3 words if you want.
Give me a beat. Bold. Tattoos, I don't know.
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy!
Yeah, Tommy. Hey, we have a referee in the wrestling corner.
Yeah.
His name is Tommy.
Tommy!
Yeah, Tommy. Vinnie Mac. Vince. I know it. We love it, Tommy.
Always thought of him as the boss.
Yeah, don't cross the bus, I guess. Randy Orton.
Favorite opponent?
Edge.
Best friend.
Random questions time.
Okay.
Which superpower did you wish you had?
Invisible.
Friend, I like it too.
Yeah.
I'd like to go back in the past.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Ooh.
The tough questions are being asked right here.
Guilty pleasure. Maybe that I like the show Saved by the Bell and I still watch all the reruns.
Still these days, yeah. Worst rib you played on someone?
Worst rib?
Yeah.
Or best rib?
I mean, the best one, yeah. What was the craziest one you pulled on someone?
So, at the time there was a diva named Oksana who was in WWE.
Yeah.
And she's a very nice girl. And we were backstage at a live event and she was out after intermission. The intermission was on. And she was walking out and she was going to do a promo as she walked through the curtain. And she was standing there and she was, I guess, rehearsing what she wanted to say, but she was saying it out loud into the microphone. And I walked back and I looked at her and I said, "They can hear you, the microphone is on." And she went, and she went like pale
Just
white.
before she went live.
And then she was like, and then I started laughing and she started chasing me, trying to hit me with the microphone. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. Best advice ever given to you?
Best advice ever given to me? Best advice was probably keep your mouth shut and your ears open.
One mouth, two ears, you should listen twice as much as you speak,
Right.
along those lines?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't figured that out yet, huh?
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
My dad used to tell me that. Hey, look, it's a path, you know, I'm getting there. Mr. Reso, it's a wrap. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'll see you at the wrestling corner later on.
I'm looking forward to it. See you there.
Likewise. Thank you, sir.
To see